Today marks the official launch of the Jonathan Weiner Center for Real Estate at Concordia University. Comme vous le savez peut-être, c'est en 2017 que notre université a lancé sa plus ambitieuse campagne de collecte de fonds à ce jour. Jonathan and Susan Weiner set the pace for the campaign for Concordia Next Gen Now by announcing a $10 million gift in support of teaching and learning. A significant portion of that transformational gift helped create the Jonathan Weiner Center for Real Estate at the John Molson School of Business. Thank you so much, Jonathan and Susan. To tell you more about this, here's Concordia President Carr.
Merci à toutes et à tous de vous joindre à nous ce matin. What a terrific occasion this is, even if we have to do it virtually, an opportunity to celebrate John and Susan's magnificent philanthropy to Concordia. But of course, John's been a pivotal figure in Concordia's transformation and growth as a university, a real builder of the university that Concordia has become today. For many, many years, 16, I believe, he was the chair of the Real Estate Planning Committee of the board. He's still a very valued advisor on our real estate opportunities around our campuses. He provided outstanding leadership to Concordia in his service on the board, and of course, continues as our chancellor. And we're very proud to have John as the chancellor of the university. But he's also been a lead donor for the university, as Anne-Marie mentioned, and an important ally also in reaching out to other donors and friends of the university time and time again. John and Susan's generous $10 million gift at the outset of our campaign for Concordia was inspiring, not just as a lead kickoff gift for the university, but because of what it signified about the transformative investment that philanthropy and education and higher education can make. Many of you may have read yesterday John Stackhouse's piece in the Globe and Mail on the importance of universities for the economic relaunch of the Canadian economy, and that was a theme that I touched on 2 weeks ago, talking about the role of higher education and the relaunch of Montreal in my address to the Chamber of Commerce. Universities are critical to adapting and developing talent that is going to lead to the future prosperity of Canada. But in the current crisis, we also know that many students are struggling to stay in school. And so the generosity of donors, the generosity of gifts at this time gives us an opportunity to recruit and retain outstanding students, and gives our students an outstanding opportunity to study in programs that will help make them leaders in the world of tomorrow. One of the things we know, the main thing that brings students to Concordia is the outstanding quality and the innovative nature of many of our programs, and the opportunity that they provide to get experiential learning opportunities. I just want to point out that even under the circumstances of the pandemic this summer, we succeeded in placing more than 800 students in work placements over the summer months. 629 of those were in online placements. So we continue to do our part to provide students with a work-integrated learning opportunity. But getting back to the programs, and that's really what we're here to celebrate today, cities are a great strength of research and training at Concordia. One sector that is certainly undergoing major transformation because of the pandemic is the urban real estate and development sector. And John and Susan's gift will give the Molson School, Concordia University, and our students a very unique opportunity to help design that changing future. And to illustrate this, it's my pleasure now to introduce a short video that'll tell you a little bit more about this great new center. Thank you.
I believe we've needed a real estate center in Montreal, and I can think of no better place than Concordia under the JMSB faculty. Real estate is a very sophisticated industry requiring an awful lot of talent and knowledge from the people who enter the workforce. My hope and belief is that our center will provide the education and backing that our students need in a very, very demanding world.
We're so honored to be part of this new transformation for the business community by helping our students to learn the best practices when it comes to real estate.
It's so fundamental to the construction of the built environment going forward, to the transformation of cities, to the transformation of the society in which we work. And so this center is going to add great momentum and positioning opportunity for Concordia because of its uniqueness and because of its relevance.
The Jonathan Weiner Center for Real Estate is going to allow our students to enter the industry already possessing a great deal of the knowledge they need to start adding value right away.
This center means a lot to students like me because it allows us to be part of a bigger community in a field that we're so excited to join.
Well, thank you for this. Thank you, Graham, for your very convincing notes. Next up, with a few words to share with you, is the Director of Jonathan Weiner Center for Real Estate, Michel Deslauriers.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us. Demographic trends, technological advancement, environmental, and now health concerns are all elements contributing to change in the real estate industry. And given these changes, there has never been a greater need for industry leaders, teachers, and innovators to work together. The Jonathan Weiner Center for Real Estate will address these needs by training the next generation of real estate professionals and arming our students with the cutting-edge knowledge and real-world experience they need. By providing industry leaders with insight into an evolving market, and by providing people already in the industry with the training and tools they need to adapt and excel. In short, our vision is to become the reference and leader in real estate education in Canada. I want to thank Susan and Jonathan Weiner for making all of this possible through their generous contribution of not only resources, but also of their time and expertise. Your generosity will help us build the future together. Thanks again.
Thank you, Michel. Je vous présente maintenant une de nos talentueuses étudiantes pour dire quelques mots. Anmole Singh is majoring in finance with a minor in real estate. She is also a student intern at the Jonathan Weiner Center for Real Estate. Let's hear from Anmole.
Hi everyone, it is my pleasure to speak to you on this special occasion. When I first took on the minor in real estate, I did not know what to expect. However, after my first class, I had already gained so much insight and I knew this would become a passion. So I started to intern at the Jonathan Weiner Center for Real Estate, which has allowed me to look at the industry in a whole new way. This internship has allowed me to meet so many new people and have learned so much through it. Having a center like this at Concordia has truly been amazing. Through panels and discussions, as well as different events, students like me can acquire new knowledge and insight through various people in the field. The center's research initiatives and real-world experience is what sets us apart and allows us to succeed. Through the minor program, as well as my internship, I have learned so much and I know I will continue to do so. My hope is to help other students who may be in a similar position that I once was. I want to help them learn more about real estate because it is such a fast-paced and growing industry that has so much to offer. I'm very glad to have a center like this that helps students and industry players excel in this field. To Jonathan and Susan Weiner, thank you so much for your support and for helping me find my passion.
Thank you, Anmole. We take pride in the success of students like you. And now it is my pleasure to hand things over to the chairman of Canderel, as well as our dear Chancellor of Concordia University, Jonathan Weiner. Jonathan.
Merci Anne-Marie et merci à vous toutes et vous tous de vous être rejoints, Suzanne et moi, pour cette célébration spéciale. It's indeed a pleasure of all the years of discussion to be here today in an environment which none of us could have imagined 6 months ago. It's never easy to be communicating via Zoom. It's never as warm as being in face-to-face in the same room, but we were all adapting and we're doing very well at that at Concordia, who's shown great leadership during these times. And I'm very proud of Concordia and the leadership that Carr has given to our university to be able to adapt almost instantaneously, and all the staff and professors at Concordia. I take great pride in seeing a center of this nature being able to be established at Concordia. It is indeed an industry that is a leader, that is responsible for a high proportion of the GDP of our country, our province, and our city. Between the development and construction industry, and you don't have construction without development. We need better educated people coming out. We need better informed students who start with industry. And real estate and development has been my pride, my passion for those last 45 years. We celebrated 45 years almost the same time that Concordia did. And I have to say that we have spent an incredible amount of time and investment in educating people who come into the industry. They could be that much better informed and accelerate their own personal growth. And to me, this is what we will have at the center. We are very fortunate to have Michel, who is just short on passion. He has such bubbly enthusiasm and drive, and has brought us to the point where we already have over 300 students registered for real estate related courses, and approximately 140 students who've registered for a minor in real estate at the John Molson School of Business. I cannot think of a better faculty than the John Molson School of Business, led by Anne-Marie, for the helm of the Jonathan Weiner Center for Real Estate. This is not something that is unique to Canderel or to me personally. We're reaching out to many people who are participants in our industry to come on board, to act as advisors, to assist, to help to grow the program, to accelerate it for many years to come. And I want you all to take ownership of this, because to me, it is our future. Our students are our future. The people that we bring into our industry at a young age are the generations that we need to count on to develop our industry. I hope that it will build a wealth of knowledge for our students. We've heard from one student today already, and I'm quite sure that in the years ahead, we will be hosting, I hope, a graduate program in real estate. It will take time, it will take investment, and it will take the hours of effort of the advisory to ensure that that happens. So with leaders like Graham, Carr, Anne-Marie Croteau, and Michel Deslauriers at the helm of our center, I know we will be blessed, and I know that we will be successful. Helen Keller once said, "Alone we do little, together we can do so much." I know that we will. Susan and I give to Concordia because it is the place that we met. It is the place that I was educated, and it is the place that helped me get on my way with my career. I could not be further committed to the university. I love it, I'm inspired by it, and I hope it continues to inspire many others. We look forward to seeing you at our next Center for Real Estate. I know you'll make us proud. Thank you once again. Merci, and thank you all for being here, members of my family, friends, and the business community.
Thank you very much, Jonathan, for this. I was listening to you and had the chill because you're really inspiring, and you trust us with your generosity, your confidence, and I cannot say how much I appreciate your support. So on behalf of our entire community, I extend my thanks to you and to Susan for your leadership, your commitment, and your support of the next generation at Concordia and beyond. Well, that's it from me. But before I sign off, I hope you will enjoy this video again with some words from your fellow Concordians. On behalf of the John Molson School of Business, I want to thank Jonathan Wener and his wife for their support towards the Jonathan Wener Center for Real Estate. This is a major, major gift. We're so proud of this gift, and again, I'm so grateful to Jonathan for his vision.
Thank you for your loyalty. You are among our most steadfast supporters. Private support helps elevate us from good to great.
Thank you, Jonathan, for your leadership and vision. Your gift will help shape the next generation of builders. Thank you for supporting Concordia students through the Jonathan Wener Center for Real Estate.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Weiner. Thank you so much for supporting the Concordia students.
Jonathan and Susan, thank you. Thank you for all you do for Concordia. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for being great ambassadors. And now, thank you for supporting the next generation.
Thank you, Susan and Jonathan, for your incredible support.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Weiner, for your support for Concordia students.
Not only do they provide very important funds, but they also give a lot of time to the university. And this loyalty, this dedication, is a wonderful statement to our students, to our professors, to our entire community.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Weiner, for inspiring and supporting the next generation of real estate leaders in Montreal, in Canada, and in the world.
John and Susan, I can't thank you enough, not just for the generous gift to create the Jonathan Wener Center for Real Estate, but for everything that you do and have done and continue to do for the university over many, many years. You've always been some of our strongest champions and best ambassadors. We've certainly benefited from your advice and your support in our own real estate transactions in the university. But the legacy of this center is going to allow generation after generation of students to make a dynamic contribution to Canadian society, to Canadian business, to the world in which we live. And that's a wonderful legacy. Thank you for your generosity to Concordia.
Thank you everyone, et bonjour. Jonathan and Susan, I hope you enjoyed that video as a small token of our appreciation for your support. And I hope you know how grateful we are to you to consider you among our greatest champions. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Paul Chesser, and I'm the Vice President Advancement at Concordia. I'm also a proud two-time Concordia graduate. Je tiens à remercier tous nos intervenants d'avoir partagé leurs idées avec nous aujourd'hui. Et merci à vous, nos invités, d'avoir participé à cette célébration. For those of you who may have a drink in front of you, whether it's a cup of water or your morning coffee, I know, John, you're out west, so it's early this morning, Please prepare to join me in raising your mug or your glass. And also, I would encourage you to continue to post comments in the chat. We'll do our best to capture these and share them with Jonathan and Susan afterwards. But to Jonathan and Susan, you have done so much for health, social services, and of course, research and education in Montreal. It is truly fitting that your real estate center, your real estate career, which started more than 45 years ago in the shadows of the Sir George Williams University campus, will now be home to the next generation of real estate leaders who will be trained and supported at your alma mater. Thank you for your vision and for being outstanding ambassadors of our university. Please raise a glass in support of Jonathan and Susan. Cheers. So this brings to close our celebration for today, but I encourage you to continue to post comments in the chat box, and we'll capture these and share them with them. And I look forward to more great news coming out of the John Molson School of Business and the Real Estate Center. I can't imagine a more important time for research and understanding of this sector than it is right now. Thank you, Jonathan and Susan.